Tonight, they've got a lot of key components of that offense out. The Clippers do. Kawhi Leonard will not play. Rajon Rondo will not play. Marcus Morris is out. A lot of the key ingredients for this Clippers team that'll be ready for the playoffs will be out of tonight's game. So it's a chance for the Rockets to get on board, and Armani on the money.
But that's the way shooting goes. Sometimes you get on a hot streak, and sometimes you miss, and sometimes you just got to let those misses go.
Yep.
The friendships that he built with his players and the way he treated us, just an amazing coach.
You know, for the young people that may be watching back in that day.
And the way he treated us, just an amazing coach.
You know, for the young people that may be watching back in that day, as the Clippers have the basketball again. Back in that day, he was one of the first three-pointer good.
To being an assistant coach, to being the head coach, he did it all.
Yeah, he learned from the ground up. Boy, there's a putback and good hustle by Christian.
To being an assistant coach, to being the head coach, he did it all.
Yeah, he learned from the ground up. Boy, there's a putback and good hustle by Christian.
For every free throw made by the Rockets in April, Walmart will donate 100 meals to Feeding America. So far, over 17,000 meals have been donated. Visit Rockets.com for more detail.
Well, he did a pretty good job on his two draft choices, his first 2 years as coach. And they got what might be the Rookie of the Year this year. There's Olynyk with the miss. And good job by Christian Wood as he puts it up with the left hand, won't go. Nicholas Batum. And they got what might be the Rookie of the Year this year. There's Olynyk with the miss. And good job by Christian Wood as he puts it up with the left hand, won't go. Nicholas Batum. He's found a nice home here. Good niche on this Clipper team. Little short arm there, and George. Paul George was signed to this team, of course, out of Oklahoma City, and he's expected to team with great competitor. Oh, looks like they come right out on Armani. Long three-pointer.
Rockets are very thin on the point guard spot.
Martin puts it up and in. Oh, wait till he starts hitting that full time. KJ Martin, along with Tom Janovich and Murphy. And Elvin, of course, wasn't too far removed from that 1968 game of the century. Zubac's looking around. That Rockets defense has been good now, and good again. Patterson sneaks in and almost got the tip in, and here come the Rockets. Christian Wood to the basket with a miss. Rebound Paul George, and it's intercepted by Olynyk and Christian Wood. Christian Wood to the basket with a miss. Rebound Paul George, and it's intercepted by Olynyk and Christian Wood with a slam. That's his third foul. Oh, great pass by Christian Wood and Olynyk. Paul George with the miss, and Christian Wood with his fifth rebound of the game. Injuries to a lot of teams. We're playing a lot of games in a row. They're all bunched in there. There's a miss. And away. Armani Brooks had 10 rebounds in the last game as he gets the rebound there. Alley-oop inside, and a perfect play. About 9-second difference, shot clock, game clock. Christian Wood from the corner, and it rattles in. Rockets have done a good job all season long of hanging in there with these teams until sometimes the third quarter. Rockets have done a good job all season long of hanging in there with these teams until sometimes the third quarter. But tonight, the Clippers have a lot of their key personnel out of the game. There's a steal on the play by Reggie. I know it, man, Murph. And, you know, on satellite, people would watch us, and so we'd go to the away arenas, Matt. There's a beautiful basket by Christian Wood.
Well, first of all, you do know that Rudy T was a notorious sleeper.
Yes.
Okay, and nobody can get him out of bed. I'd get him up.
He didn't wake up happy, huh?
Not at all. But I broke about that habit after 10 years when I left him in Atlanta one day sleeping. You know, Rudy lied on me a lot. You do realize that, right?
No, I kind of think he was telling the truth. Remember, I was with you for over 10 years.
Get you off your feet. Then he shot the banker.
Well, Rudy was quite the athlete, though. He could elevate. Good jumper.
Get you off your feet. Then he shot the banker.
Well, Rudy was quite the athlete, though. He could elevate. Good jumper.
You know, you were from Connecticut, and Rudy was from Hamtramck, Michigan.
Isn't that something?
So how did that how did that work at first?
Jackson, only one to touch the ball on that possession again. We saw it earlier with Paul George. Wood for three. Misses everything, and the ball goes back to the Clippers. They trail by one with just 18 minutes remaining in this game.
To win the gold. Because that bronze team, I mean, that was like the third tier players.
What a great basket. 20 points, 11 assists for John. That's 13 for Olynyk and 17 for Christian Wood. That's Wall's 7th double-double.
Yeah, I'm trying to think when Ty came in with Coutinho and Steve Francis was still there. I'm trying to think if that was the first year or second year. Ty might have came into my second year. I'm trying to think when Ty came in with Coutinho and Steve Francis was still there. I'm trying to think if that was the first year or second year. Ty might have came into my second year.
You know, as a teammate, he was honest. I complained about the coaches not doing things for me, and he says, Murph, I wouldn't do it either.
Good point.
Yeah, that's a good point, Murph. I think the honesty was what we all felt, and we, you know, your group all follows the lead.
Has 4 assists as well. Deliberate move into the paint, misses. It's blocked. He gets it back, stripped. Another giveaway for the Clippers.
Yeah, Rudy used to tell me, he said he'd be in the huddle, he'd ask the players, then he'd draw up the play, and as they broke the huddle, Hakeem would say,
with the ball in Dream's hand.
Hey, he just looked like he didn't know basketball. He had the dream. That's where it had to end up.
Well, it's sure nice to have those kind of players.
Well, the Rockets have made enough threes here tonight to pull the Clippers out of the zone.
Inside again. Great catch. 27 points and 12 assists for John. And Zubac misses. Game tied at 92. And the Rockets did wait a little too long there, Matt, to start the offense. This is Paul George's 7th double-double of the season. Well, you're right. The training staff is following Jayshawn Tate as he comes off the court. Dropping it down. Christian Wood bounced it right through everybody. Right back out. KJ in the corner. Christian Wood in and out, won't go. In his 35th minute in this game, gets it over to Jayshawn Tate with a miss on the 3. The rebound goes inside to Christian Wood, and he battles, and he gets 2 free throws out of it, and he's still. Boy, you don't win that first championship without Carl Herrera.
For sure.
Christian Wood under pressure with free throws, but he gets it back out to Reggie. Now he gets it back. 4 seconds, down to 3, down to 2, over Wall, and he missed. Good defense by John. 126 and counting left to play. Rockets down by 2 3-pointers. They're going to go instead inside, finger roll. They're the 2 guys you got to stop. Paul, great pass to Zubac, puts it up, and it won't go in. So the Rockets now down by only.
Instead of taking a, maybe 35% shot, they're getting Christian the ball at the rim.
And he misses the first.
The last play, the Clippers tried to get Armani Brooks switched off onto Paul George, so that's a good sub.
All right, it's a 3-point game. 14 seconds on the shot clock. It's now down to 7. Paul George again will shoot a 3, and he missed it. Christian Wood with the rebound.